Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best budget gaming monitors under $300.
Starting at number 5.
Vew Sonic Omni VX2728J. The Vew Sonic Omni V x2728J-2K might not have the flashy add-ons of more expensive gaming monitors, but at just $200, this 27-inch QHD panel punches well above its weight. See the difference: 27-inch QHD, 2560x1440p, IPS gaming monitor with thin bezels. Maximized gameplay, 180Hz refresh rate and 0.5 milliseconds, MPRT, response time for ultimate gaming experience. Ultra-smooth gaming, AMD FreeSync premium technology enables fluid and tear-free gameplay. Ergonomic stand, advanced ergonomics, tilt, swivel, rotate and height, for all-day comfort. HDR10 content support, for deep contrast, rich color, and vibrant details. Flexible connectivity, the V x2728J-2K supports laptops, PCs, Macs and more with HDMI and DisplayPort inputs.
Coming at number 4.
LG 32GN650B. While bigger budget monitors generally don't offer the best performance, if you want the biggest possible size within your budget and you're okay with getting something with worse gaming performance than the Dell G2724D, check out the LG 32GN650B, which you can also buy as the 32GN63TB at different retailers. Both variants offer the same great gaming performance. It has the same 1440p resolution as the Dell, delivering the same amount of details, but because of its larger size, the pixel density is lower, so images aren't as sharp. It also has worse motion handling than the Dell due to its slower response time, but it's still decent enough for most casual gamers, and like most gaming monitors, it has VRR support to reduce screen tearing. It has a VA panel that displays deep blacks in dark rooms, but without a local dimming feature, highlights don't pop against the rest of the image for a satisfying HDR experience. Unfortunately, its panel has worse viewing angles than the Dell, meaning images look washed out from the sides, so it isn't a good choice for co-op gaming.
At number 3.
Dell G2724D Gaming. If you find the ViewSonic XG2431 and the Asus TUF Gaming VG249Q1A2 small and prefer a 27-inch gaming monitor, check out the Dell G2724D. It's different from the ViewSonic and the Asus as it has a higher 1440p resolution, resulting in more detailed images, but it has a lower 165Hz refresh than the ViewSonic. That said, it's still excellent for gaming as it has an extremely fast response time at any refresh rate, and while it doesn't have an optional backlight strobing feature to reduce persistence blur, there's minimal blur trail with fast-moving objects. It supports all common VRR formats to reduce screen tearing, including HDMI Forum VRR, which most budget monitors don't support. This means VRR works with the PS5, and the monitor also downscales 4K at 60Hz signals from consoles, resulting in a more detailed image than native 1440p. Unfortunately, this monitor is limited in picture quality, which is expected for a low-cost monitor, but the AOC Q27G3XMN is a good alternative if you care about that. It has mini LED backlighting and a much better contrast but worse motion handling than the Dell.
Number 2 of my list.
Asus TUF Gaming 23. If you're on a tight budget and are looking for something cheap, there are some useful monitors you can get that perform well for gaming, like the Asus TUF Gaming VG249Q1A. It's different from the ViewSonic XG2431 because it has a much lower 165Hz refresh rate, and it's a step down in overall gaming performance, but that's normal for a cheap gaming monitor. It also has much worse ergonomics, so it's hard to place in an ideal position, which isn't ideal for co-op gaming. That said, it's still very good for gaming as it has an incredibly fast response time at any refresh rate, resulting in minimal motion blur, and it also has FreeSync VRR and GSWNC compatibility to reduce screen tearing. It has a backlight strobing feature to reduce persistence blur, but it isn't as customizable as the feature on the ViewSonic. It also has a limited 1080p resolution, but if you want something with a higher 1440p resolution for more detailed images, you can check out the Gigabyte GS27 QC. It usually goes on sale, but this monitor has worse motion handling than the Asus.
And number 1.
Vew Sonic Omni. The best budget gaming monitor we've tested is the ViewSonic G27, an impressive monitor with more features than similarly priced options. It has a fast 240Hz refresh rate, and even though its 1080p resolution and 24-inch screen size may seem limited, this is typical of budget gaming monitors. The high refresh rate is ideal for competitive gaming, and the lower resolution makes it easier for your graphics card to maintain high frame rates for a smooth gaming feel. This monitor's standout feature is its customizable backlight strobing feature, which allows you to adjust the flicker to your liking to reduce persistence blur. Many monitors can't do this, so it's a nice addition to a budget-friendly display. It also has incredible motion handling, thanks to the quick response time across its entire refresh rate range. Lastly, it has FreeSync Variable Refresh (VRR) support to reduce screen tearing, and it's also GSWC compatible, so it works with most graphic cards. However, its VRR support doesn't work at the same time as its backlight strobing feature, which is normal for most monitors.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.